Hello guys! These are like my absolute favorite types of videos to film. So I am so excited to finally be sitting down and sharing my February reset, my February plan with me. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my goals for February. I'm going to be planning and getting everything into my planner. I'm going to be sharing how I accomplish and ensure that I stick to my goals and my routines. So I got my coffee in my cool new Anthropologie cat mug. Grab yours and let's get into the video. Okay, so I always have essentials for these videos. I always need like a pen and a pencil, but unfortunately the pencil that I have ran out of lead and I cannot find another one, so I'm gonna have to make do with a pen. But before getting into like planning for February and my reset and all of that, I kind of wanted to give a little recap on my January goals and how well I did at accomplishing those. So I didn't film a January goal setting video just because I did like a 2022 as a whole and I decorated my vision board and all of that. So if you haven't watched that video, not to do like a little plug or anything, but go and watch that because that's where I kind of talk about my whole entire goals for the year and what I'm hoping to accomplish in 2022. So this year I actually started something a little bit different, and instead of kind of implementing those goals all at once, I'm kind of doing one every few weeks, once a month, that sort of thing. So in the month of January, the biggest focus that I had was resetting on eating whole foods and also really nailing down my morning routine. So I can officially say that I have accomplished both of those things. I have been eating so good and sticking to like my plan, and I'd say that I've been about 95% adherent. That's the word I'm looking for. In the month of January, with my eating. And then as for my morning routine, I have been so good with that also. I've been waking up at 5:30 a.m. every single morning, getting my workout in, and it has just made a world of a difference in my days. I think the reason I was able to accomplish those two goals so easily, I hesitate to even say the word easily because by no means is it easy to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. But I think why I was able to stick to that is because I didn't overwhelm myself with setting too many goals at once. So although I do have a long list of things that I would really love to accomplish in 2022, I feel like I'm going to stick with like a couple bigger goals and hopefully just get them into my routine and accomplish them one by one. So that's just like a quick little recap, and I probably could go way more in depth with some of the other things that I didn't accomplish or didn't do too well at in the month of January. But because I didn't film a whole like January goal setting video, I'm not gonna do that because I don't really think that it would make sense, but I will do that at the end of this month since I am filming a full February reset. So right now I have my planner, I have my lined notebook all right here on my desk, and I'm just gonna sit down, take some time, and write out my goals for February, and then after that I will bring you guys up to speed on what they are. Why don't you come sit next to me, let things happen naturally like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time. Okay, so I just wrote down all of my goals and have them separated into the 4 categories that I've been focusing on, which is health, YouTube, social, savings / finances, and then other / personal. I don't have anything too major for this month. When I was doing this, I was like, maybe I should make a wedding section because I know coming up with planning my wedding, I'm going to have a lot of wedding goals. But I thought about it and I felt like February might be a little bit too early yet because my wedding's not till August. Starting in April, it will have its own goal section in my monthly reset videos, but for now, we're just gonna leave it off. Hold on a second, I gotta let my cat out. She's scratching at the door. Okay, So I kind of mentioned earlier how I haven't been setting too many goals. I just feel like I need to clarify that because I feel like this is going to be confusing if I don't. What I meant by that is I'm still like setting goals for the month, but I'm having like 2 goals that I'm really focusing on, and the other goals that I have are much smaller. Like they're things that I've already kind of been working on, or goals that are not new to me, if that makes sense. But anyway, I will just run through my goals real quick, give you a little breakdown, and then I'm going to sit down and get them all scheduled and planned into my planner. So the first section that I have is health, and I want to make sure that I'm continuing my morning routine. Like I said, I've been waking up at 5:30 every single morning, and it has just made the world of a difference in my days and my productivity levels. I highly encourage everybody to just have a good, strong morning routine. Not saying you have to wake up at 5:30, but if your job starts at 9, don't wake up at 8:30. You know, actually have at least an hour, take time, do a few things for yourself, because that really does make a big difference in your day, and it just carries on almost like a snowball effect. So for me, I really want to make sure that I'm staying consistent with that, kind of snowballing off of everything that I've already set up for myself in the month of January. I also really need to increase my water. That is something I've not been the best at lately. I have a hydro flask, and I've honestly been drinking like maybe 1.5 of them a day. It's so bad. Next thing is 8,000 steps per day. So I've already been achieving that. I, on average, get 8,000 steps a week. So that is, again, another goal that I have for February. And then this is actually one of the goals that I want to focus on. That's a priority for the month of February. And this is a consistent quiet time. So I have been much better at implementing it into my routine. I kind of do it at random times, but I want to be better at setting it up first thing in the morning after I get my workout done. Now moving on to YouTube/social. I really would like to upload 9 videos for the month of February, and I think I can do it. My morning routine has been wonders on helping me stay more productive, and it's also helped me so much with YouTube. I did miss an upload and kind of had like a little 2-week break, but that's just because I've been so busy in my 9-to-5 job that I haven't really had time. But aside, now that that is starting to get a little bit back to normal, I should be able to get my 9 videos up this month. So that's exciting. And then going off of that, I really want to make sure that I have a strong content plan for the next couple months. So not saying I'm gonna have every single video that I'm gonna film like scheduled, but I just wanna make sure I do some research and have a really good plan of ideas and videos that I wanna film for the next coming month. I cannot believe I'm doing this. For the month of February, I'm 99% sure that I'm gonna do a social media freeze. So what I mean by that is I am not gonna get on any social media besides YouTube so that I can upload my videos. I think I'm just gonna take a whole month break, which sounds crazy. I have been taking 1 day off a week, Sundays, and I've just been so much more productive the days that I'm not on social media. I find that I was just like mindlessly scrolling, picking up my phone for no reason. Like I didn't have any intention behind it, and then I would just be scrolling and scrolling for 30 minutes here and there, and it just adds up. And I feel like subconsciously social media isn't even really the best for us all the time. I don't want to go like too into this because I'm sure you guys know what I mean. I just really want to do a social media break or a social media freeze, so I think I'm going to do so for the month of February. It's probably going to be hard. I think I'm going to have to like delete the apps off my phone, but I know that it will be worth it. The only exception to that rule is that my birthday is on February 28th, so the last day. So I might end it a day early and get on then. It can be like my little birthday present or something to myself. Moving on to the next category, which is savings. I really want to pay, again, another $1,000 on my car loan. This is like another one of my big goals that I want to focus on for the month of February, and that is saving 65% of my income. So a really large chunk. Honestly, if I could save more, that would be amazing. I know that I'm probably going to be buying a house soon if everything goes as planned. And I just know that with today's market, the rates, how much I'm gonna need for a down payment, all of that, it is like crucial that I buckle down and save every single penny. I am planning a wedding and buying a house within like a 6-month span, and my bank account is like crying. It is a lot. It's very much a lot. Trying my best just to be frugal and to only spend my money on things that I need and just be much better with savings. Really want to get my car as like close to paid off as possible before I purchase the house, so that's why I keep throwing like all of my extra money on my car loan. Trust me, I normally would not be paying that much. And I do feel like I should give a little disclaimer. So I am lucky enough to live with my parents rent-free. I do help with some of the bills and that sort of thing, but I don't have rent. So that's really what has helped me been able to save so much and pay so much on my car loan. I make just a normal salary. I'm not rich or anything near there, but I just feel like sometimes when I say that, people might get the wrong impression. And also I know that not everybody is in that situation where they were able to live with their parents rent-free for as long as I have. So I'm extremely grateful for them, and I know that I'm very lucky to have been able to do that. But I just felt like I needed to include that in there because I don't want anyone to like feel bad about their finances or anything like that. But anyway, this is getting way too chatty. My last category is just other/personal. So I really want to finish decorating my office, get the art hung up, get another desk because this one that I'm at right now is not big enough. I think I'm gonna get one more and make it like an L shape. I need to get a little bit more storage for like papers and stuff like that. The next thing is I want to finish reading Ugly Love. I just started it. I also want to finish reading this book that my mom got me for Christmas. It's by Joyce Meyer. I forget what it's called exactly, but it is like a Christian book, and it's all about living like who God called you to be and being authentic and true to you. So it's a really good book, and I really have enjoyed reading it. It's definitely a book I like to read during the day or in the mornings though, because it is more like motivating, and at night it like wakes me up. I can't sleep. With that, those are all of my goals for this coming month. So now I think that I'm going to take some time and fill it all in my planner. So after I do that, I will show you kind of what I did. Okay, so I just finished writing everything into my planner. I also filled in some like important dates and appointments that I have. I typically use like the big like calendar view part of my planner more than I use like the day-to-day, just because I find that this view is like what works best for me. This month I have a dentist appointment, so I filled that in there. I also have a couple events with my friends, so I put that in there as well on the 5th and the 27th. I also have my food tasting for my wedding on the 20th, so that's exciting. Also have a couple family events, and I'm hoping to go to Chicago the weekend before my birthday. So kind of have a lot of things planned. I also need to do my Girls on the Run training. I'm going to be coaching Girls on the Run this year, so I need to make sure that I am concussion trained and CPR certified. And I also need to do like the training specific to Girls on the Run just to be a coach. Kind of have a busy month, even though it's a short month. And as for filling in my goals into my planner, what I did was really the only thing that I scheduled was my videos. I try to do like one vlog a week and then one that's more like this, or like how to, or something a little bit more not all about me. Even though this kind of feels about me, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, the next part of my reset routine is actually just kind of doing a good clean and going through all of this stuff in my office, making sure I'm not keeping junk or stuff that built up from January. So I'm going to be doing that, but I'm not going to film it just because I feel like I'm always filming cleaning my office. And I'm not going to clean right now anyway because I'm off to, I have an appointment task that I have to leave for. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you do, like if you have a reset routine, what everything you do for the month is. I'm just kind of curious. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this encourages you to sit down and plan your month and figure out what goals it is that you want to accomplish for the month of February. And with that, I'm going to close out the video. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. I am off to a West Elm appointment. See ya.